welcome back to another episode of Junkyard Explorers. Today we are replacing the front brakes on a 2009 Buick Lucerne. So like I said, my dad's right there, jacking the car up. We already got the lug spoke loose. We're doing pads and rotors, so we're replacing everything. Then we're going to rotate the tires as well. That's why we're jacking up the way we are. So. So we're doing the passenger side now. So what you do is you take your 13mm wrench and you pop these loose for your caliper. It's only got 2 bolts, which is a good thing. One. There's one on the bottom. Back here, let's see, slide your caliper off. Like so. You just want to sit it back here. You don't want your caliper to hang because you don't want to mess your brake line up. So now you have your caliper bracket, which is just a 15mm socket or bolt. This would still be a little tough to break. And it's easier to get to them if you turn the wheel, so you can get easier access to it.
Don't take it all the way out. You need to take the normal out.
I was just informed it's easier to take the bottom out first.
What I'm trying to get you to do is walk the caliper or walk the bracket out slowly.
Oh, is this? They're still tight to get out. I'm just saying by turning them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're loose now.
I know they're loose. It's getting hard to turn with that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this little Torx head bolt is a T30. Comes into that hole right there. It is what holds the whole rotor on. Put the rotor back on. You gotta make sure you line your hole up with this so you can put this back in. You don't want them too tight, you just want them snug. Screw start. So about right there is all you want. You don't want it too tight, but you also don't want it too loose. So now, basically this reverse process, putting our caliper bracket back in, then compressing the caliper, and then put the rotors back, or the pads back on, caliper back on, tire back on, and then this thing will be ready to go. Okay, so like I said, this is a 2009 Buick Lucerne. This is a very low mileage car for the age. It is silver, as you can tell. It has got a beautiful leather interior with the wood grain, front and back. And back. And it's got lots of trunk space. Nice big trunk. It's got a single exhaust. It is very beautiful. Like I said, for the age, it has very low miles. This does have a V6 engine. The only light on the dash is the TPMS light, which is one of the back tires. Look at that. 77,000 miles. This car doesn't even have 100,000 miles yet, which is amazing. And this car is well taken care of. We'll pop the hood. You see under the hood. And of course, it's going to tell you that the hood's open. It's got Buick's V6 engine. This is I can't remember what size, and I don't see an exact emission sticker, but this is a V6. They did actually offer this car in a V8, but this was not the option here. He wanted the V6 when they bought the car, so. It's a very quiet car as well. It's got a nice set of coolers. We just rotated them as well. Look how quiet. Absolutely just quiet it is. But we'll take this down the road so you can see exactly how it acts. And like I said, very beautiful. And fun fact, this car was actually the car I took my driving test in, so that's why I like it so much. But Pastor owns this car. He used to own the blue Riviera that we have. He has a rare 99 Riviera too. He had a red one, and he's got one in Alabama, which is where he has a house. So we will go over and do some little history. And oh, forgot to mention, on these cars, they have a few little perks and issues like all cars do. But he just replaced a fuel circuitry a computer type thing that works the fuel pump, and those are typical to go out, but over time I'd replace it anyway. But we got rotated tires, we did the front brakes, front rotors, front pads. The back was just fine, so we're gonna leave the back alone. This car will eventually need an oil change though, so I'll probably have it back for that. It's got the rain sensing windshield wipers. This car's pretty cool options. Heated seats. I think it's got a heated steering wheel as well. I just don't know how all that works. But like I said, beautiful wood grain. Even like on the shifter knob, and it goes perfectly into gear, which is absolutely beautiful. You got your nice infotainment system. Rear, no, you can passenger comfort here, driver and passenger comfort. So it's a very, very beautiful car. You even got, it's just, everybody says that Buicks are the poor man's Cadillac, but I really do like Buicks. They have this nice luxury feel to them, and it's just something that I would rather prefer a Buick than a Cadillac. Meaning, saying that I'd rather have one of these. They're not as expensive to maintain, but you still get the quality of something that you would get in a Cadillac. So, and he also has he has a 2017 Cadillac as well. We'll probably do a little bit of talking and overview on that one in the near future. Hopefully, maybe we can talk him into it. But it's just the miles for me. 77,000 on a 2009. This thing's like barely broke in. Not even hitting 100,000 yet. So we'll do some little history. Maybe find some new pictures. I do know that Buick actually discontinued this car. Oh, that's how you work the heated steering wheel. Okay. Okay, so there's a little button right there. Right there. That's the steering wheel. And you got controls for the radio. Right there on that side. All your calling. Your cruise control, excuse me. You got trunk button over here, your headlights, just stuff to work your and it just responds excellently. It's a nice, quiet sedan that you can drive on the daily and get really good gas mileage. I believe this one actually gets, no, it's this one. It gets 23 miles to the gallon, which now is pretty respectable for being a V6. And with the rise in gas prices, it's actually really good on gas. And it says he has 311 miles left that he can go on the tank of gas that he has in there now. So for anybody looking for a car that's good on gas, I would highly recommend these cars. These Buicks, they're not only sleek, but they are affordable, and you can get good gas mileage and everything else with these Buicks. So we're gonna do some little history on it, and we'll do a test drive, and then we'll take it back to the owner. So as you can see, we're driving and we're holding a good 60 miles an hour, and it drives straight. The brakes work excellent. Get around this curve here. You can tell, like this car is straight as an arrow. Straight as an arrow. So let's get it back to